What you think this is? Your lunch break? It's work time, sucker! What's up, Airsofters? It's Robo, and after a little bit of a hiatus due to some work commitments, I'm back with some updates and announcements for you while I work on some reviews. Now, we got a lot to cover today, so let's just jump right into it. Now, first and foremost, if for some reason you haven't heard because you've been on the planet Mars in a cave with your eyes closed and your fingers in your ears, I actually just signed on with Red Wolf Airsoft as their newest brand ambassador. Now, that's kind of a fancy word or terminology for sponsorship, but what it really means is that Red Wolf and I get to partner up going in through 2015 to bring you better airsoft experiences and to help grow the airsoft community. Now, what that means for you and what that means for me in terms of events and travel. Now, because Red Wolf is actually partnered with American Milsim for this year, that means you'll actually be seeing me at a bunch of American Milsim events. These events include next month's Operation Copperhead, followed by Broken Home. You'll also see me at Ironclad and Faded Giant. So register on AmericanMilsim.com to come hang out with me, Tim, and the Kaiju in the Wolf Den at each of those events. We'll be looking forward to seeing you soon. Now, also in regards to the Red Wolf announcement, you actually get something out of the deal just for being super awesome friends with me. And what that deal is anytime you're shopping on the Red Wolf site, you can actually get 10% off any of your orders just by entering the promo code ROBO10 or ROBO10. I'll put that somewhere down in the description for you so you got easy access to copy paste that for your orders. Now, if you also haven't heard for some reason, I also run an apparel company called Robo Apparel. Wonder where I came up with that name. And if you've been checking out my social media over the last little while, especially my Facebook and my Instagram, you'll know that I released this bad boy. It's a plate carrier tee. It's like you're wearing a plate carrier, but on a t-shirt. You should check that out at my website, and that is robo-apparel.com. Now, on my website, you'll actually find that plate carrier tee in multiple variations and camo patterns, as well as many other apparel items such as other t-shirts, hoodies, and soon hats and more morale patches. So, now that I've cleared my plate from a bunch of projects, what's coming down the pipes in terms of reviews is a ton of stuff. As you well know, I'll actually be doing a review on these, the new Salomon Forces 2 XA Pro 3Ds in Iguana Green. Also in Bootland, I'll be bringing you a review on these, the original SWAT High Agility Weight Kinetic Boot, or the Hawk Boot. And as promised, I'll be bringing you a review and overview of these, the T-Rex Arms Mars Kydex Mag Carriers. I'm also working on that review of the Plat Attack Harry Hard Soft Shell Jacket for you. Now, I'll also be doing a review on a newly received item, and that is this, the Vickers Combat Application Sling by Blue Force Gear. Now, this sling was given to me by Colin from One Shot Tactical as a prize at the Toronto Airsoft Convention that I recently attended this past weekend. Now, please do take the time, especially if you're Canadian, to check out and support One Shot Tactical. I'll put their address in the description bar below just for ease of access for you. So Colin, thank you so much, man, for the sweet sling. Had great conversations with you, and I hope to talk to you more in the future. Thanks, bud. So on that note of the Toronto Airsoft Convention, I did visit that this past weekend, and I got to hang out all day just kind of as a patron. Now, the Airsoft Convention itself is in its 11th year and features many local retail outlets for airsoft and tactical supplies, as well as airsoft industry companies who come to sell their wares, as well as provide education information about future products. So I spent the day at Siege Airsoft at that convention, just hanging out as a patron, having fun, having conversations with other community members, as well as the other companies and retailers in my local community and abroad. I also got to check out Airsoft Innovation's brand new prototype of their gas-firing shotgun. Now, if you haven't heard about this thing, for now it's shell ejecting, but the big thing is that it shoots 16 BBs out of one barrel per shot at 350 feet per second. And the grouping on it is quite accurate to a real shotgun. So it's being touted as the shotgun that shotgunners in airsoft have always been waiting for. So be sure to follow that one as more news drops. This was also my first experience at Siege Airsoft, a brand new indoor facility in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. and I gotta say I was really impressed. The staff at Siege has really put a lot of design planning and engineering behind this field. It's modular, it's realistic, and it has all those little touches to give it a little bit more immersion for those who come and spend their hard-earned cash for a great day and experience playing some indoor. So I'll put their address in the description below too. So check them out, especially if you're Canadian. They're a great field if you're local to Toronto or close to it. If you can make it out there, do so. Support the community. It's a great field. I do want to thank the great folks of Team Ghost as well as Brian McNamara for putting on the convention year after year. You and your staff always do an awesome job. We want to thank the staff and location of Siege Airsoft for hosting the event, actually giving the space for all the vendors to set up and all the people to stand around, walk around, check out stuff, and mingle. You guys did an awesome job. I love your field, and thanks for what you did for the community yesterday in hosting that event. I also want to give a broad thanks to all the retailers and all the companies there yesterday who brought all of their products in and information in to give to the local community. Without you guys, we obviously wouldn't have the product and gear that allows us to play the way we want to play in Airsoft. So thank you very much for taking the time to do that. And lastly, I want to thank all the participants who showed up to the convention. Obviously, without you, we don't have a community. So it's always great having a chance to talk with some of you guys that I don't get to talk to face ever, and hang out, joke, share stories and memories, and obviously expand the knowledge and enjoyment of Airsoft. So big thumbs up to all of you, and I look forward to seeing you at the next events. Well, that pretty much wraps up this one. Thank you so much, guys, for taking the time to spend some time checking out my content on my channel. I really do appreciate it. If you could do me a huge solid, like, subscribe, and share. As always, it keeps me happy in this YouTube game. As I'd said earlier, I apologize for being away from a little bit, just had some work on my plate, but I do have a ton more content coming down the pipe, such as reviews and some gameplay very soon. So until next time, guys, keep having fun playing Airsoft, being good community members, and defend what you love. Later, guys.